Hello, it's another Hero Friday, and of course, I'm always excited to bring you another episode. This month, we are treating something very special, introducing solid to foods. This is very important because it's very essential to start your baby right. And of course, getting their development well brings a happy and a healthy baby. Before we dive into today's video, I want to declare that I am neither a doctor or medical practitioner. Through my experiences as a mother, child practitioner, and of course, brainstorming with other mothers on our Facebook page, Miss Millie, I bring you this video. And of course, not forgetting research and study from the NHS pages. All right, if you are new on the channel, I say a very warm welcome to you. And of course, for our continuous family members, thank you for always scooping times on Friday to join this episode. Please don't forget to subscribe and join this lovely family, for this is the friend that you would have for your pregnancy journey, your motherhood journey, your entrepreneurial journey that will aid you to be able to get more money while you spend time with your baby. And of course, we bring you a career update of how to return back to work successfully and perhaps earning more. So if you are here, you are at the right place at the right time. Let's dive into today's episode. So starting your baby on solid food is an exciting period. Why? Because it gives them the opportunity to have great fun with food, either by tasting or feeling it. This stage is a good start to concentrate on nutrition instead of quantity. Yes, this means that as you start your baby, you would still have to make sure your baby takes her breast milk or formula milk as usual, because this will still be considered as their normal daily food. Then, of course, the solid steps in slowly. What do I mean by slowly? So, for example, if baby takes, let's say, 3 to 4 bottles of breast milk or formula milk a day, you will just start slowly by introducing the solid by giving them maybe once a day. And as baby begins to get adapted to it, then you can increase the solid within the day. Remember, at this stage, it's all or most importantly about nutrition and not quantity. And this we call in maternity as weaning. It is mostly advised that you start children on solid when they are 6 months old. Yes. And sometimes you might be wondering, how do I start it? What quantity can I give you? How do I progress as the days go by? This episode is going to be breaking things down into little bits for you to be able to know the pattern to follow. And by so doing, we are going to go with the NHS Start for Life steps, which they call it Start for Life building blocks. This is a 6 stages of block that you need to follow when you're introducing your baby to solid. And I'm going to be taking each of them in the subsequent week. Today, we will be looking at just the number 1 and number 2 together. Why? Because number 1 is all about mom's milk. Why moms are the baby's milk experts. And of course, we will look at number 2, which is no rush to mash. So, no rush to mash normally starts around 6 months. The latest research by the World Health Organization shows that all nutrients that children need or baby needs is from the breast milk or the formula milk when they are around 6 months old. Hence, my first stage of saying moms are the expert of breast milk. So, by now you should be able to know the timings or the frequencies of which your baby crave or have to take their milk or have to feed, and you have been following this pattern for some time now. So I encourage you to continue doing that, because this forms the firm foundation or solid foundation underneath introducing them to solid. Giving baby this can help their digestive system to fully support the solid foods you're about to introduce to them. They still go with their breast milk or formula milk. So if in a normal sense you used to give them 4 to 5 bottles a day of their breast milk or formula milk, ensure that these babies still have that pattern and introduce the solid slowly. And that moves us to the second stage of the Start for Life building block, or our second stage of introducing solid to babies. Remember that the breast milk and the formula milk builds or becomes the firm foundation under this stage that you want to undertake. So do not miss this stage. Then our second stage, which is the no rush to mash. This is where you look at the 3 signs that your baby indicates that he or she is ready to start on solid foods. And how do we trace and see this? The World Health Organization has shown that babies get most of their nutrients from breast milk or formula milk. Hence, our stage 1 still indicating that it's very important for us not to skip at this time. And of course, we will look at the no rush to mash. Looking on the screen, you will see that there are 3 signs that baby is going to indicate for you to know that your baby is ready. And the first is the baby staying in a certain position and holding their head steady. So when your baby stays in a certain position, is able to stay in a certain position all by themselves when they are 6 months, and they can hold their head steady, it's one of the biggest signs for you to know that they are ready to go on the no march to mash, or be ready to start getting solid foods, or begin them to start tasting the real food that they will be eating in the real world that they are in now. Then the second sign is coordinate their eyes, hands, and mouth so that they can look at the food, pick it up, and put it in their mouth all by themselves. So if your baby is able to coordinate their eyes, hands, mouth, and look at the food, pick it up, and put it into their mouth all by themselves, it's another sign for you to know that your baby is ready for their first food. Then the third and final sign is being able to swallow the food. Is the third and final sign. So if baby who are not ready, when they put the food in their mouth, you will see the food, or you will notice that the food comes back out. But if they're able to put it into their mouth and majority of it goes into their body or in their tummy, rather than it coming around their mouth and out, then it indicates that baby is ready. What am I saying? So for example, if your baby picks up food and try to put it into their mouth, but in the process of trying to eat it, you find 80% of the food coming out of the mouth and it's just displaying on the face, then baby is not ready yet. But if they're able to swallow majority of the food in, then it's a final indication that your baby is fully ready for their first food. This chart you see on the screen, it's endorsed by NHS and it was taken from the NHS Solid or Introducing Baby to Solid book. So these are the 3 stages for you to be able to check with your baby to see if they are ready for their first food when they are 6 months old. Remember that in the subsequent weeks, we are going to take the 3rd stage block, the 4th stage block, the 5th stage block, and of course, the last stage block, which is going to be the 6th one. So do not forget to miss any episode from today onwards, because we want to go through the journey with you to make sure that your baby gets all the nutrients in this stage of their development, so that we all have happy and healthy baby. Thank you for joining today's episode, and thank you for watching to the end. You have realized that the first and the second stage of this process of introducing solid to your baby is very essential, and it's very important to start right and end right. And we are so glad to be part of this planning. Is your baby experiencing any of the 3 signs that I have mentioned? If you are experiencing or showing any of these signs, kindly comment it below. Let us know the families that we are on this journey with. Is baby showing first sign? Comment number 1. Is baby showing second sign? Comment number 2. If baby is showing 3rd sign, comment number 3. And if baby is showing all 3 signs, then comment 1, 2, 3. Then together, we know we are guiding each other to be able to start right and finish well. I will see you in my next episode, which is a Hero Friday. Until then, it's been your lady, Miss Millie. Bye and take care with much love. Mwah.